Okay. Alright, hi everybody, I'm Shauna and this is Ring Light Crafts. Welcome to my messy studio. I'm going to lower you guys down. I won't be able to see comments, but I'll be happy to answer any of them after the live. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and go down, guys. Watch your beautiful eyes. Until I have been cleaning up my craft room. Anyways, going to lower you guys. Hang on here. Hopefully I don't drop my camera. Sorry. Okay. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Jane. Hey, I can see you guys. I haven't lowered the camera yet. I'm having problems with my little thing that's supposed to lower them. Oops. Good morning. Okay, I probably won't be able to see you guys for a little bit here, so hello, and thanks for joining me. Okay, we're going to do a couple of things. First of all, I pre-painted this purple for the simple reason I wanted the paint to stick. And I didn't want to have to do it while I'm alive, hoping that it dries fast enough to make the other paint stick. So we're just going to go ahead and not worry about this yet. And we're going to start. We're going to cover this in pour paint. We're going to see if it works. We're trying something new for me that I'm still learning as far as a different type of media. So I do have these little cheap, actually they're pretty good little cups. These are from the Dollar Tree. There's 20 in a pack for $1 plus tax. So what, $8, $9, depends on where you're at. And we're going to go ahead and grab out at least 5 of these, I think. There we go. Okay. I like using these. One, if you want it, you could just wipe them out, get rid of the old paint if it needs left, and reuse them. Or you can just, go with what's next. We're going to just toss this one aside. That way, these will be more sturdy and standing, I'm hoping. I'm reusing an old mat. So anyways, okay, I got 5 here. Let me set that one aside. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pick our color. I already have some colors pre-made, but I'm pulling out some other colors because I'm trying to get rid of all the colors I have made. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pour out the white. Let me see. No, I got a little left of this one. Go ahead and use the pre-mixed one of the white. So we're just going to go ahead and put this right inside this cup. If it'll come out, if there's any in there. Okay, there ain't nothing in there we're trying to get out. So let me just close that. And we'll set that aside. We'll go right ahead and take the new one here. And go ahead and put it right in there. Now, what I'm doing when I'm mixing these, you guys, it calls for equal posts. So if I'm using one level, as you can, I don't know if you can tell, is one line of my paint, I have to use the same one line in here as my mixing media. And what we're going to use as our mixing media is this. I don't know if you guys can see it with my thing that way. Is this here. This is a pouring media, supposed to be set ready to go. And from what I can see, no latex. If you have reactions, make sure, extra sure, research it if you have to. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. And we're going to set this out of my way so I don't spill it, because God knows I will. Okay, and my other colors we're going to pick, because I already pre-picked the colors. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add this pretty little pink color right inside here. So remember, it has to be equal posts. So once again, I got to one line. So far we just got our 3 colors. And now we got 2 more colors we're going to be, well, hopefully just 2. I do want a little bit of the turquoise, just because this is the favorite color for the person I'm making this for. So we can go right ahead and add this in there to the, once again, the first line of these itty bitty cups. And I'm going to set this here because it's not ready yet. Now the last one I'm going to do is, I was debating black, but I think we might not do black. Why don't we just go right ahead and see if we can add yellow, since I have some leftover yellow, or we can add red. Or we can do all colors. Who cares, right? You just have fun with it. Let's see if there's any yellow left. No, there's not enough. There's nothing in there. It just looks like there is. So we're all going to use our black. Let's just use what we got. You guys, this black here, I don't like this black. I'm doing that. The black's pretty good. The paint is pretty good. But I'm going to have to add water in this before I continue. And I forgot my water bottle. Let me grab my water, you guys. Got water in that bottle? No, I'll have to take this one. Oh, this one. I got it. Thank you. Plain water, you guys. I'm sorry, I left it behind me. Okay, we're going to have to add a little bit of water in here just to get some of the paint out. It has paint in there. It's just very thick. And of course, I just spilled that everywhere. Okay, and put our lid back on. Okay, and we can go ahead and use whatever we can get out of this. And it's still, as you can tell, it's pretty thick. Now, I probably won't get one line of this, but I'm going to take what I can get. No, they're still pretty thick. See if we can get some more water in there. Still a lot of paint. This paint I did not buy where I normally would buy paint. This particular bottle. This one. Because I'm out of paint, I had to order for Amazon. You guys, I understand we're on lockdown. But these stores are guaranteeing that they have stuff. And I went in to buy paints. Oh, we got plenty now. To buy paints. And let me tell you, I'm not paying $50, $60 for one thing of paint. A little one like this, I'm not paying $5 when they're only worth $2.50. And then, if I decide to go ahead and break my little rule that I have as far as wasting money on products, the product's price is ridiculous for the amount. And then it always says, temporary out of stock. I wish they would get their supplies back in because I'm running very short on paint. Very short. So now we're going to use this silicone. We're going to use this silicone drop. But first, we're going to go ahead and add our media in here. And I do not have a spoon, which I usually have a spoon. Oops, let me set this so I don't drop it. So what we're going to do is... Grandpa, do you have a spoon here? Oh, I do have a spoon, guys. Thank you. What I'm going to do is I learned that 3 spoons, and we can do it together in one of these just to make sure I'm right. 3 spoons equals 1 line that we're using, okay? I'm not sure if you can see me doing this. Let me see if I'm right. I'm going to say, let's try 4 spoons. Okay, 4, you guys. I would use 4 to get to that 1 line. And then we got to put in each of our color. So I'm going to go ahead and add this right into our beautiful turquoise. And we'll go ahead and take 4 of the scoops. 1, 2. This is the longest consuming part, I think, of the whole thing. It's just mixing it. Because these weren't pre-done. I just wanted to do them with you. So now I'm going to take this and we're going to put it in our pink right. Whoops, our pink right here. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and do the last one. I need to get like a little scoop that fits in this thing. I guess I didn't have them totally full. There we go. Okay. So now let's go ahead and do a white. Let's get it to sit so I don't spill it. There we go. And now we got one more color here. We can go ahead and add to that. And then when we're done, I'll show you a few other little designs that I've done. And I've been experimenting with different mixers. Oh, I don't need that much. And then we'll go ahead and pull this right into our black. And right in there. You know what's funny about this, you guys? Sometimes when you do this part and then you add the silicone, your product immediately starts showing cells. So now we're going to add our silicone. And I learned in these little tiny cups, about 1, maybe if we really want to try, 1.5 little dots, okay? Little. Johnny, can you plug in my hair dryer, please? So we're going to go ahead and add 1. Oops. Oh, that came out fast. Oh, I wish I could have shown you guys, huh? That separated immediately. Okay, set that there. It's supposed to do, make a little drip. 2. 3. And now our last color here, which I think was the turquoise, no, the pink. For, I will not waste that drop, right? They're expensive. Put that on now. Now we're going to take our little stick, and we're just going to mix them up. You want to mix these very well, you guys. Oh, I just spilled it on me. You want to mix them very well. You can add water if you think it needs to be thinner as you go on, okay? So let's go ahead and let's just get this mixed. This one mixed really fast. Okay, we're going to set that right there. And I'm going to keep my sticks for wash them off and use them in future products. Why waste, right? Oops. And we'll go ahead and get this one going. I'll try not to slop it. Just getting that mixed in there. Now this is all white. And I noticed that white paint and black tend to be thicker. That's not too bad, but we're going to add a wee bit of water in here. Just because I know it is normally, there we go, just a little bit. It's normally a lot thicker than the other paints. There we go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and clean this off and set it aside. My little tin, let me make sure I have it here. Oh, it's dirty. My bad. It's okay. And my stick. And let's do our turquoise. I think we already did turquoise. Yes, it looks really good. Let's check this tin. I can't say the word. The thickness of this. That's thicker than the other one, but I think it looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and we'll save this. Set that there out of my way so I know I did it. And let's do the black one. Now this is the one that I'm more worried about because it is a different brand than I normally use. So the thickness is definitely different than what I'm used to. So let's, oh, that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? That looks good, huh? Okay, we'll go ahead and go with this. And now our last but not least, I think we probably, no, we haven't done this one. I can't even tell you what color this is. Oh, this one's a pink. It's kind of pretty color. What do you guys think? You mix them up really well. And we'll check it. This one's too thick. I saw hunks is dripping off of it. So we'll add a little bit of water. I realize my camera's kind of low, so you can't really see too well, but I hope you can see well enough because I wanted to keep it on a final project on the bottom here. Let's see. They're still kind of thick. We're going to add a little bit more water, you guys. Okay. Go ahead and get this mixed. One of the things a lot of people are doing with their, there we go, look at that. Nice, okay. With their paints, let me set that aside. They're just going ahead and showing you how to drip paint or pour paint, whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty much it. They're not telling you other things that you can do with it. So later today or tomorrow, hopefully today, I will be doing another video once mine is totally dry. Not this one, but another one I started. And we're going to show you things that you can do with these just to enjoy them, you know, step by step. Okay, it's a little dirty, but we're going to pretend it's not. My very first color I want to add is I'm going to add the black. I probably could have mixed that one better. I see some white in it. So why don't we add white? Just a little bit of white. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab my pink here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, you can't really. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping you could. Okay, so we're going to add our turquoise on top of that. Then we're going to go ahead and get our white again. Set that aside. We're going to get some more of the pink. And go ahead. Whoops, sit down. There's something there. Get our turquoise. And we'll go ahead and get some black. And let's go ahead and get some more pink. And since this is pretty big of a project for these little wee ones, I'm going to add more white, a little more than what I did last time. Set that aside now. And now we're going to go ahead and take our turquoise again. And we're just going to pour a little bit extra in there just to make sure. Oops, let's add some black, just a wee bit. That's good enough. And then, whoops, almost dropped it. We're going to add some pink. And as far as I know, you guys, this does not have latex in it. So I shouldn't have any issues as far as problems breathing. Now, this is a love sign. This love sign, you guys, you can get at the Dollar Tree. You probably can find it around Mother's Day as well as Valentine's Day. So I've had this a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're simply going to take it and we're just going to pour it. Just going to keep pouring. What we get, we get. We're going to try to go all the way around with it. And you slow down. There we go. We're just going to see what we get out of this. And we're going to say what we got in here. I'm going to add a little bit of black over here. Just because that didn't get any black, really. And now let's see what we get, you guys. We can add, if you want it before we pour it, you can go ahead and add a wee bit of white somewhere in some places. You think you might want a little bit of extra. Just a little. To kind of help it run faster and more smoother. You can always just add a little extra. Oops. Well, there wasn't enough. Or you don't think there might have been enough. Okay, and here we go. Let's have some fun. Now you're simply going to pour it. Try to get all your sides. If it goes off the edge, you guys, for those that don't know, that never seen pour painting, don't worry about that. Because you want it to do that. Okay? You want that design in there. There we go. Come on. Another thing, if it's not going one place and need it to go, just use your finger a little bit, as long as you're not allergic to the paint, and just get it to pour. I don't like that piece right there. We'll get that off. We'll go ahead and bring it down. And there's a little tip on top that didn't get it. I'm trying to get that little teeny tip. Use a different, there we go. Alright. Now, next step is, you guys bear with me. I'm going to actually pull my table because and I'm going to knock the rest of my stuff down, but that's okay too. Because I forgot to hook it into a different plug. Now, I don't have a heat torch yet, but what we are going to do is take our hairdryer and let's just see if we get any cells. To be honest, right now, the only cells I saw was the ones I pulled off. There's a little something right here. So let me take that off there. Okay, there we go. So like I said, we're experimenting. So let's see what happens, okay? We're going to put this on low heat. Johnny, Grandpa, plug it in, please. You forgot.
No, I didn't hear you.
Oh, you didn't hear me? That's okay. Thank you. So put it on low heat, you guys. Bring it up high. We're trying to pop any bubbles that may still be in our paint. I don't like it when the paint does that. There you go. There's something in my paint, so I wanted to get it off. Here's a little cell right here. Pretty cool. Let me bring that up higher, it's too close. Huh. Oops. There's the cells. There they come. Oh, I love those. Look at these. I don't know if you can see them well. Well, we got some cells coming out over here. Not so much in the L. Oh, there's one. Okay, there we go. Guess I just had to get closer to the paint. We get one cell. That's alright. If the cells won't come, then we'll crack the paint to give it some design. There's no cells over here. By cracking the paint, I don't really have glue in it. So basically what we're doing is making it hot enough that it will expand the paint and crack. Bring it over here. Oh, we got some cells popping. I don't know if you guys seen those. Oh, that's cool. Wasn't sure we can get any in that area, but we got at least a few. We got some here starting. The pinks are gorgeous. I love that part. The pink with the white mix. There's some gorgeous cells coming through here. Let's check out this bottom piece. We are almost done. See if we can crack this, because we're not getting nothing in this section. Alright guys. Let me see if I can bring you guys over a little bit so you can at least see some of these pretty cells. You got some few cells coming right through here. You know what? Let me take my camera off this thing. Watch you guys' eyes. Let me see if I can just take off my camera. Oh crap. Sorry. Just dropped my phone on a metal, so we'll see. We got a few cells. Nothing great. Here's one. That's pretty cool. So here. So we only got a few. And some people say, oh, well, this was a cell. We got some cracking paint, which I love cracking paint. I know, I'm weird, but I just love it. I think that's awesome. So now we got a pretty multicolor. Love this one. Love sign. And we're going to let this dry here. I hope you guys can see it well. So, I'm bringing you guys up. Watch your beautiful eyes. Alright. So, out of all honesty, I would say this is pretty much a fail as far as cells. Which is fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because it's still pretty. Still a lot of things you can do with it. And if you don't like something, you can always tear it apart and redo it. So, with that said, let me show you some of the other stuff real fast that we got. And one of the ones we're going to be designing on. Okay, this one here is actually the one we're going to be designing on. Hope you guys can see those. We do have a lot of cells in this. And this was my first time ever using this type of material as far as the brand. So, I seen something in this and we're going to create it. It'll be basically called an abstract, or in some people cases they might call it a non-objective painting, which is fine, what these are actually. So let's go ahead and grab the next one. I love that one. Oops, try not to get the paint on me. You stretch, I'm short. This is my next one. As you can tell, we do have cells towards the bottom in the black area. Not so much in the white area this time, which is the opposite of what we normally get. So, I think that's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of almost a space. We do have some cells over in the red and cells on the bottom. Okay, we'll go ahead and set this one down. And I'm not going to, whoops, put it right there. Let me grab the last one. This one I did late last night. And I just wanted to play with paint. So this is my last one I just did last night. These are all 8x10 frames. They do have the little, I guess they call it like studio frames. And they are all from the Dollar Tree. $1 a piece plus tax. Let me get you in here and see some of these details. I really love this one. There are some cells, as you can tell. But I think it's just more the blending that I like so much on this. The way some of it cracked, and the cracking I didn't even have to make. It was just natural. Just reminds me of a space. I love this one. Let me set this down. So I'm bringing it back down to what we just did. This, and we're going to pick it up. It's okay. We'll pick it up just so you can get a good idea of some of the coloration. Now, once it dries, we can see what we can really do with this. We can add to it. We can destroy it. Make it a whole, redo it all. It doesn't have to be any specific way. And since there is no cells, another thing that we can do, which a lot of people have done, it may or may not ruin it. If it ruins it, it's okay. We're going to do this. Just so I can show you, because I don't mind if it messes up. I'm here to show you. I'm just lightly patting it down, you guys, just so that it will pick up some of the paint, okay? And then we're going to pull the edges. I'm kind of holding my camera, so bear with me. And let's just fold these edges. Notice the paint's coming up. Don't worry about that. And since I don't have both my hands, we're just going to carefully pull them up like this. Oh, look. It might have been too dry to even do that. Yep. There was definitely something wrong with the pink paint. So, there was definitely, this paint was just, there was something wrong with that paint. It should not have done that. So, when something like this happens, what's the one thing you can do? Let me set you guys back down. Bear with me for a minute. When something like this happens, and you don't get the outcome you want, there's something really simple you can do. Pick it up, and don't feel bad if you have to do this on anything you make. Just wipe it off. It's okay. Because you can always redo it again. Now I don't have to paint the bottom because it's already painted. And usually I would paint the bottom on something like this because of the type of wood that's under it. And we'll just take it off. It'll dry, and once it dries, we can go ahead and redo it. And maybe we'll get more cells. Maybe we'll get a great design out of it. But just because something wasn't a success, you guys, it doesn't mean it was a failure. Because we're learning here. We're learning how to express ourselves with paint and to be creative. We're learning a new style. And sometimes stuff works out. Sometimes it doesn't. I've done a painting, that type of painting I've done for years, and I didn't do so great with it. Tore it apart, did it again, and love it. You know, sometimes it happens. So just go right ahead. Yeah, that paint was old. Look at that, guys. That was some old paint. I should never have done that. Anyways. So, we get to redo it. Let me toss this aside. Let me set this down. So, since I do have a little bit of paint, even though it has some little scruffy stuff on it that I didn't clear off, let's just go ahead and redo it. Let's see what happens. The worst thing that can happen is we clean it up again, right? Best thing that can happen, we end up with amazing painting that we love. So this time, we already got our black in here. Let's just go ahead and add, you know what? Let's add black right on it. I know you can't see this because of the way I put my camera. All I'm doing is taking my black paint and going around the love. Just what's left of it, just pouring it right on my love here. Let me see if I can get this to hold my camera again so you can see this. So, let me push you guys down. Watch your beautiful eyes. Let's see if this works. Okay. So all I did is pour my black right on there. Now, since we're just redoing this, and we're just trying to save something, right? We're just trying to use up our paints. Let's just go ahead and add some colors. The variety doesn't matter the amount. I'm just pouring it in there. Let's just use what we got. Let me add some white. We got black on there. We do have some black still in here. So we're going to go ahead and use that as well. And let's just try it again. Here we go. Remember I said the pink paint wasn't good and I poured it in there not realizing that I did. So let's just hope that this time we just get better luck with it. I'm just pouring this right through here. Alright guys, let me put some right here because there's a big spot. Kind of connect these two. Oh look! Actually, I don't know if you can see, but over here in the more of the turquoise and black area, we have several cells starting to pop already. So let's just go ahead and try this one more time with these colors. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to worry about it. We will just tend to it on a different basis. Not a big deal. Ooh, good, I get to keep that cell I was hoping to stop so I can keep it. Okay, let's just go back. Let's see if we can get this bottom piece. I know you really can't see this because the way my camera is. I'm so sorry for that. But let's just do what we can do. Okay, pink is showing at least one cell. Okay, so at least we got the colors that I was working with. And let's go ahead and add a little bit of heat. And let's see what happens this time. If nothing else, the paint was too old and we can redo it again. Let's put it on low. And bring it up. Oh, now see I'm getting several cells in the pink. Just right around the side. So we'll keep them. We got a couple there. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know if you can see this. I'll just hold my phone. Bear with me. Let me take that off. Let me pick you guys up real fast here. So you guys can actually see these. Ah, phone stuck. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Can you guys see this? See those cells coming alive? Look at that. We do have some in the pink. Alright. Got a lot in here. I'm really surprised. Not really sure how much you guys can see. Alright. Let's just see if we can add some more right through here. As I drop everything on the floor. Okay, we're just gonna stop. Okay, guys. I'm not sure if you can see this, but look how big some of these cells are. So this the second time around, I think was a success. Look here. Just looks like some of the paint just... I mean, that's what it's supposed to do, but look at little details inside here. That's cool. Let me bring it over here. Now the pink. Even though the pink paint was pretty bad, I guess because putting the white underneath there, because the white's what's popping out, is making this pink work for us. So we do have some cells there. We do have a lot coming around the edge of the A to the V here. Or excuse me, the O to the V. And then over through here. I just like how big these ones are. That's so cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to bring you up so watch your beautiful, beautiful eyes here. Once again, ignore my messy studio. Okay, this video didn't come out as well as I hope, but it's okay. So, anyways, as you guys can see, sometimes it just takes to do it twice. And it's okay. If you make a well, no, there's no mistake in art. Sometimes it just wants you to put a little more effort into what you did so you can look and have fun with it. So be creative, have fun, you guys. Continue to do what you're doing as long as you love it. And as always, thank you for joining me. Please like and share this video if you like it. And thank you for joining me. I really hope you all stay safe and are all well. I just had a friend inform me that they were exposed. So, won't say much on that. And no, we weren't around them. Other than the other day, I had to bring some stuff over, but it was a drop off. Everybody was covered more than 6 feet away from each other, and at that point, they didn't even know. So, anyway, so basically all I'm saying, guys, is you never know. It could have been at a grocery store. There's a little old lady in the neighborhood. She can't get out and do stuff for herself. She's old. She has one of her legs cut off. She's bound to a chair. So we bring her food once in a while. We go knock on her door, back up from the door, and check on her. Check on your neighbors. Call up your friends and family. Make sure they're safe. And as always, be blessed.